Ladies and gentlemen, hello early in the morning. Welcome to the hottest show in all the globe, The Watcher with me, Jean-Luc Welch. Make some noise, clap it up, get excited early on this afternoon, not in the afternoon, early in the morning at 4:24. We are here, we are live, we are set and ready to experience the world of the monster. Yes, indeed, all the way in Japan. Inoue versus Kim, or Joon Kim is happening, and we're here, we're excited, we're up and at 'em, and we are all waiting, willing, and able, and more than ready to witness what will be an absolute spectacle of an affair, an absolute spectacle of an event, an absolute shoot, words can't describe what we potentially will be able to witness as we go through the show and as we go through the time that we experience right now. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be phenomenal. How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. Clap it up for yourselves. Waking up in the morning, getting high and getting ready, getting excited with everything we got going on right now. And also, as you always know, leave your chats, your comments, your thoughts in the chat below so we can talk about everything that you want to discuss throughout the airways of this entirely phenomenal night, or phenomenal morning of fight, or nights, wherever you're listening to the show, wherever you're watching. So it is a live commentary special. We are here to give you the best that we can give you, get you the energy, get you the fervor. I ain't got water today. I got me some herbal tea today, spicing up a little bit for the occasion. Oh yes, indeed, I'm gonna need all I can get for early this morning. It's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be a joy, and I can't wait to see what transpires. And also, as we're waiting right now, the fights are still. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with the stream at this one time, because it's saying Inoue and Kim is coming up, and I get ring walks are at about 5 o'clock. But I thought we were going to be able to see the prelims of the show, the prelims of the fight, the prelims of what was going to be talked, of the rest of the show. But apparently on ESPN Plus, that ain't happening. So it's going to be, we rocking out. Woo! Woo! Ooh. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh gosh, that's phenomenal. We already got 20 people on the stream already. What's going on with all of you? How you doing? And also, I think I finally got this thing fixed. I think we're set and ready, and we don't gotta worry about stuff going out when it comes to clicking and bringing up chats. I can do this all day long, bring it up and down, all this, and whatever you all want to discuss. Absolutely. We here for it. Also, Franklin, what's good with you? How you doing? Good morning, boxing fans all around the world. The Beast is back in the ring. You're doggone right. He's back in the ring. Now, I will say, Franklin, when you put in the chat, it was before I turned on the bot, or I turned on the the chat mechanism to be able to bring it up. So that's the only comment I can't bring up. But you put it back in the chat. Hey, I'll be able to talk about whatever you want to discuss. Absolutely. But are we here? It's time to shine. It's time to work. It's time to go. And I guess while we're waiting on the actual main event to take place and actually get some fights under our belt, well, what do y'all want to talk about? It's the championship rounds every single round now. Oh yeah, it's anybody's time to shine. The whole fight, when it ain't a fight going on, it's your time to speak up for whatever you want to discuss. Absolutely, leave your comments, leave your chats, leave your opinions, leave whatever you want to talk about. Debates within the sports world or beyond. It might as well be, because it's a live stream. If we're going to be up this early, we're going to give you the energy deserving of a time to be up and at 'em. So we're going to, hey, whatever you want to discuss and talk about, it's your time to shine. Let's get it to work while we're waiting, because again, I don't know when this prelim, I can't even see who's fighting right now in the ring, and I wish they would actually have it so that we could see the actual in-ring action. But regardless of which, we're still gonna rock out until we get some fights actually on display. And since we're talking about Inoue, since we are waiting for the monster that to come about, also, yo, for sure, what's good with you? How you doing? What's up? Glad that you're tuning in early in the morning for Inoue versus Joon Kim. Oh, yes, indeed. Many people may have forgotten, but we already had 100. Shoot, let's be perfectly honest. We had at one point 20 people come in the chat. We already got 171 people running through in and out. So regardless of which, everybody wants to see what the monster's gonna do, what the indomitable force in boxing is going to show next in his repertoire of strengths and skills. Oh, it's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait for it all. But since we are talking about Inoue, well, let's talk about some stuff that has gone through the rumor mill, of the day. And that is Inoue versus Gervonta Davis. Yes, I know we keep bringing up Tank. It ain't like I want to keep talking about it, but doggone it, it's too much news not to discuss. So let's talk about it, shall we? As we break down what this whole rumor is, there's been some speculations. We saw Tank bring up giving Inoue a good luck tweet over on Twitter, and all of a sudden everybody's up in arms about whether or not we'll see Tank and Inoue actually fight each other down the line. And will it happen actually? Genuine. In your opinion, do you think that fight would actually happen? And is it actually possible that we could see the monster and Tank actually go toe-to-toe somewhere down the line? But that down the line timeline would have to be this year. And that brings some concern, though it is something that could be talked about as a real potential happenstance. We'll have to wait and see. But I got my thoughts on it. But I want to hear yours first, just to get the question, get the mind rolling and moving, get the airways pumping, or rather, get your brainwaves pumping when it comes to the world of boxing. It comes to waking up early in the morning on a Friday. It's everybody. Some people got the day off. Some people are still working. We're gonna wake up right, and we're gonna wake up tight. We're gonna wake up giving you the best energy that we got available. Also, if you haven't already, please leave a like on the stream. Go ahead, make it happen. We got 70 people. This is the most people we've ever had at a live stream at one point in time. Let's go on and get the likes up. Let's go on and get the chats going. Let's get everybody putting their essentially punch the like button. Ain't that what the young folks say when they're going through? Leave a like on the stream so we can get the algorithm to help get everybody to push the algorithm to get with the program of pushing this show out to the ethos of the boxing world and just the sports world as a whole. Because it is something that everybody's going to want to see. Oh, mark my words. It's going to be something that everybody's going to want to be a part of. Absolutely. And we can't wait for it. But again, if you would, leave a like on the stream. Let's see what you all got to say. Franklin, all good, bro. Do you think the time slot is an advantage for Inoue early in the morning? Absolutely. You know why? Because we're up. And mind you, he's fighting over in Japan. So over in Japan, it is prime time. It's prime and ready. They are in the midst of their, it's another sold out arena over in Japan. So the time slot works out perfectly. He's making multi millions of dollars just over being over in Japan alone. He, Inoue, is to Japan what Tank is to the U.S. Tank's making millions of dollars without having to leave the States. Inoue's doing the same thing. And we are up early to witness this brother. So that gives us something that this man is worth watching. Hey, we've had 290 people come through the stream within the first, 12 minutes? Just walking through in and out, looking for somebody to talk about the fight. We got 17 people here right now. This brother is box office. This cat is worth watching. Oh, the time slot is incredible because we're still up for it. It's prime time in Japan, and over here in the States, it's still early, well early. I'd still be asleep by now, but doggone it, you see how energetic I am? Because this cat's fighting. And I ain't missing this brother for the world. This is a prime time slot. Because if we're willing to get up to see it, it's always going to be prime time. And so, Inoue is himself a walking billboard of attraction. Everybody's going to want to see. So, yes, indeed, it is prime time to watch the show and watch the fight. So, I don't think the time slot is an issue. And once he gets to the States, if he gets through this fight, once he gets through the States post-pandemic and sells out Las Vegas, whoever the opponent may be, my gosh, A star is going to be more than born. A star will take its place as one of the 5 biggest faces in the sport. To couple with the pound for pound conversation that he already is well deservedly in. Oh, it's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait for it. I'm so excited for it. And I'm glad I'm up to witness it all. Absolutely. But let's see what other people have to say in the chat below. Oh, it's working. I told you I got it fixed. We got this thing updated. Anybody can we can bring up everybody's chats, everybody's comments, everybody's viewpoints on the stream. Absolutely. We're here. Mike, you got Inoue in 5. Well, Mike, appreciate you tuning into the stream. Glad that you're here. Glad that you're joining in early one morning on a Friday to come listen to the Welch Report with me. Jean-Luc watching, everybody here that's tuned in already, appreciate you tuning in. If it's your first time, how you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday covering the world of boxing and beyond in the sports ethos. We're here to give you my thoughts, my opinions, my news, and as well as listening to you all. Oh yes, indeed, this is my show, but this is as much as it is yours as well. We make everybody welcome, whether you're a hardcore fan, whether you are just getting into the sport, whether you just want something exciting to listen to. We accommodate everybody. We don't hate. We don't discriminate. We welcome everybody. This is an empire. And like we said to open up the show, welcome to the empire. If you haven't subscribed already, and if you're new here, this is a kingdom that's getting ready to grow, getting ready to flourish, and getting ready to thrive, not just in sports, in the ethos of YouTube, but beyond as well. We also post all of our podcasts on every podcasting platform imaginable, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Apple Podcasts, you name it, we are there. And if not, tell us and we'll get there. Absolutely. We go and we try to touch every corner of the globe when it comes to the world of boxing. We do touch every corner of the globe. We got people from India, from England, from Australia, from Singapore. Don't matter where everybody tunes in, because this is the place to be, the hottest spot in the corner, the hottest show in all the globe. You can't get better than this. Absolutely. And let's see what you all have to say as we continue to go through the diatribe of waiting for the monster to emerge from the sea, from the shadows, and shock us all with another groundbreaking performance. Hypothetically, we're going to see if this actually takes place. Let's see, Franklin Zana, let's see what you got to say. What is the weight difference between Inoue and Tank? So Inoue right now is 122. Weighed in yesterday at 121.9, just like Joon Kim. Now, because of that, Inoue on average 122 when he comes into the fight. Gervonta Davis is a brother who fights at 135. Walk around weight, as what he's been posting on Instagram now or on the social medias now, is about 139. So he's right under the threshold of 140. But that looks like his comfortable weight. That looks like his now new consistent weight that he will always be at, potentially. So since that's the case, let's see. If I got my math right, we'll round everything up. 140 to 122. That's about a 20-pound weight difference. Just about. Roughly a 20-pound weight difference. And Inoue would have to go through a couple more divisions to get to the likes of a Tank Davis if that fight did happen. Now, with that being the case, it is not out the question that we could still see Tank call out Inoue, especially if this fight does indeed happen with a win for Inoue. Now, with all that being said, Inoue is still on the rise to be able to fight a Junto Nakatani, as well as the Ben Rodriguez. So essentially, even if the fight got called out, the question would be, what route would he take? Would he take the Gervonta Davis route? Or would he go over the line and take the route of facing the people most immediate to his weight class, which would be Ben Rodriguez at 118, who can move up to 120 and then 122, and Junto Nakatani, who's only one weight class away from fighting Inoue. So it's a hodgepodge of a lot of different avenues could be taken. And people are getting excited now because maybe Tank will get Inoue in the ring and we can finally have that happen. Now, that did happen. Question would be what would be seen as the credibility for that fight. And what we see it as another situation of Tank bringing up a smaller fighter to go fight for a payday that he deems as easy. Now, we've talked about the greatness of Inoue and the greatness of Gervonta Davis. So, yeah, it would be a great fight. Don't get me wrong. Phenomenal war. But would it be that he'll be to take on Tank? He'll be moving up too quickly. And because of that, I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Because Tank is going to be around for long, and the amount of time it would take for Inoue to properly get to 135 or even 140 would be something that would be incredibly detrimental. Now again, Crawford's doing it from 175 to 168 or 154 to 168, which again, another incredible jump. It's stupid. It's nearly, again, a 20-pound difference. Now, Crawford doing that and Inoue doing this, both would be incredible. But with the way Inoue approaches his rise, it is more methodical, understandable. Because as we always say, the best way to go about moving up is to not rush your body, but let your body grow into it. If that's the case, okay, it can be fine. But unless Tank wants to stay around for longer than just 1 year, most likely I don't see that fight happen. Most likely. But if it did, it would shock us all. It would definitely shock me. It would be incredible. It would be phenomenal. For the standpoint of for an IQ to IQ perspective. Oh my gosh. Weight difference though would be something I'd be concerned about. But either way, it's something that could go down. Oh, hey, all right, it's finally starting. We're here. Excuse me, I'm sorry, it's been started for a minute. They got Timothy Bradley and shoot, who's the other brother? Who is the other brother? The Hispanic brother that always does nearly every fight that I've seen. Doggone, I can't think of his name. Dang it, I can't think of his name. For the life of me, I can't think of his name. But both of them are commentating. I cannot think of it for the life of me. Excuse me for blanking on the name of Timothy Bradley, of the other brother doing the hosting for Timothy Bradley. My apologies. But regardless of which, we got the fight. It's getting ready to come through. It is on the way. We got a co-main event coming up, however. But even still, we still got more fights to discuss. Let's see what you all have to say in the chat below. Oh, I also got to make sure I put out the beacon for the people to come through and say, hey, the show has started. Because some people may be asleep for all we know. But let's see what you all got to say. Been an Inoue fan since before the pandemic. And he's my favorite. But Tank is way too big. That's the thing. It's understandable. Tank is too big. At this point in time, Tank is too big. And it's completely justifiable to say that the fight shouldn't happen. Because Gervonta Davis, with everything that we say about him, who's the brother? Lamont Roach, 130-pound champion, we already say is way too small. Anyway, at this stage right now, is incredibly too small. And anyway, is a brother who, yes, indeed, is, excuse me. Thank you, Franklin Zana. Thank you very much, Bernardo Osuna. That's his name. My bad. I see him every fight. I don't know why I never got his name down pat. But yes, thank you. But and if I'm saying it wrong again, my apologies. But thank you for helping me with the name. I appreciate it. But when it comes to Tank being big, it's understandable. Absolutely. This isn't like, again, Pacquiao moving up in weight. I have been saying that Inoue can do exactly what Pacquiao did. He's got that ability to. Yes, he does. But the issue is, even with Pacquiao moving up in weight, yes, he moved up. Don't get me wrong, absolutely. But it was still, there was a process. There was a growth. There was a time in which he had to mold himself to the body. The body came in at literally the minimum weight and was weighing in under the minimum weight to be able to actually get a shot to fight pro. Lied to be able to get a shot at fighting pro, which was ridiculous, and still won. And moving up was a process. And he, again, by the time he was 40 plus, he was then comfortably at 147. He was a champion at 147. He was fighting Adrian Broner. But it took time to get there. It took time to get there. Now, when he fought Oscar De La Hoya, immediately, now that was a shock. I'll give it to you. Oh my gosh. Incredible. But regardless of which, it was still a process that was done. And so, in a way, if Tank stayed around longer than just 2025, I would say that fight could absolutely happen. No question. Absolutely. I would say that, yeah, down the line, it could be that we see a mega fight. Some people call it the modern day Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. But Tank versus Inoue would be an actual option. if Tank was staying around longer than 2025. Because for Inoue to move up from 122 to 135, essentially fighting Gervonta Davis that will get up to 140 on the night of the fight, which is where he's roughly at right now. That would be a situation where if I want the best fight available, I wouldn't want it now. Fans who want the best fight would want that fight later on when Inoue is grown into the division. And fans who would just want to see Tank win would want to have that fight happen now because they know Tank would have a huge advantage. Huge advantage. An incredible advantage. Also, by the way, they're putting up a graphic right now of Inoue and Manny Pacquiao. I did not realize that before turning 32, Pacquiao had 52 fights already. 38 KOs. Was an 8 division. Wait a minute. Was already an 8 division champion. What the world? Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, shoot. My gosh. That's ridiculous. I think dare I say, I've underestimated the greatness of Manny Pacquiao. And Pacquiao is one of my favorite fighters of all time. I didn't realize that this brother was fighting already had 52 fights before turning 32. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that brother was already an 8 division champion by the age of 32. I didn't realize that. Oh my gosh. Inoue's 31. Well, shoot. If Inoue wants to get on the ball, maybe he needs to speed it up. Look, Pacquiao is an anomaly that makes no sense at all when it comes to the grand scheme of boxing. Nobody should be able to move up that quickly. So I apologize. I was wrong on that front. He didn't move up incredibly quickly when taking on tests and challenges. Understandable. His body is an anomaly unlike anything we've seen. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Also, we got a fight coming up. Sasaki versus... Oh, hold on. Sasaki versus Sakai? Good gosh. My goodness. Well, that's going to be a good fight. I'm excited for it. Excuse me if I was trying to get the names correct. But regardless of which, now that I have those stats in front of me, those numbers in front of me, of what each did before turning 32, which is, again, preposterous what we're seeing from each of them, but especially from the likes of Pacquiao. Man. In a way, he can still achieve that. He could still get to potentially at least close to that 8 division rank. But I think Inoue understands that to do that and be the best for him, yeah, he's got to take it slow. Unlike with Pacquiao, which we now have right in front of us, who was able to take it quickly and be dominant, who was able to just move, and just run through people. Which, hey, excuse me, I did not realize that. My apologies. I was wrong. So if Inoue wants to do the same thing that Pacquiao did, well, if he wants to reach it in the same time, Butter's got to get on the ball. But if he wants to be able to do it the proper way for his own body, would it be smarter to take it slow? Which, what are you doing right now? Does it make sense for Inoue to take on that kind of risk? It does, but not at this point in time. Because he understands his body. And he also understands that to move up properly, like I said before, Butter's got to take it slow. He can achieve what Pacquiao achieved, but it's not going to be at the same rate. It's not. It just isn't. The Butter's already 31. Unless he just runs through 6 fights immediately, going up to 122, 127, 130, 135, and then 140. No, that ain't happening. So he's got to take a different approach to reach the same zenith. So no, it wouldn't be smart for him to take it now. And he understands that as well. He's focused on his path, and he understands what he needs to do, and he sees the people that are right in front of him to make something great, which is Nakatani and Bam, 2 most immediate threats that are right on his tail. And once they move up, like Nakatani immediately moving up, potentially, we can see it happen. Absolutely. But let's see. Cobra Kai, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad that you tuned in to the show. Thank you for coming up early in the morning to watch Inoue work. Absolutely, what you got to say? I think Inoue gonna fight Jake Paul next. I hope not. Jake Paul don't want that work. Jake Paul don't want that work. 118 Inoue would kill Jake Paul. Would destroy that brother. So forget that. Throw that out the window. He ain't never gonna take on no test. In fact, I'm tired of talking about Jake Paul entirely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're done with that. Once you fought Mike Tyson in the manner that you did, forget him. Oh, absolutely. Forget him. Get out of here. Yeah. You don't want to test, you don't want to challenge, and you definitely don't want Inoue. You definitely don't want Tank. You don't want nobody who's an actual threat. You got offered Archer Benavidez, and you ain't take that fight. You got offered Daniel Dubois. Both of them reached out to you with legitimate options to fight for their respective titles, and you didn't take it. You know what you are, nothing but a farce. And we've already gone through the lack of respect that you've garnered from what you've done with boxing. Oh yeah, you're getting people to look at the sport, but you being the spectacle that you are isn't benefiting. It's not. Maybe getting people to see it, but every time they see it's a sham for you. And it keeps reinforcing that boxing's a joke. So you're only good up to an extent. After that, blah, say, what's up, Legendary Jackson? Oh, wait, hold on. Legendary Super Saiyan Jackson, I believe it's SSJ. What's going on with that? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in to the show early in the morning. Salute people hating on Inoue, but staying up late to watch his fights. Yeah, we want to see this brother. And I don't hate, brother. We love this cat. We want to see this cat. Here's his box office appeal. There ain't no hate for Inoue. This brother is one of the greatest in the sport. And whether you love him or hate him, which I don't know why you would hate him, you're witnessing greatness, and you get up to see greatness, which is exactly what we're up to see right now. Bentley, how you doing? Good morning to you, and thank you for tuning in. Glad that you're here. We get ready to have Sakai versus Sakai coming up right now. It's going to be a great show. I'm excited for it. We're going to call that fight blow by blow, punch by punch, and round by round. Oh, it's going to be phenomenal. Absolutely. But let's see what you got to say. Tank fans' logic funny because they say belts don't matter, but then say Tank been a 5-time world champion when it's convenient in their argument. It's ridiculous. And I don't know why they don't value the championship, because there's only, to be bigger than the belt is to be bigger than the sport. And there's only a couple people that are bigger than the sport in the history of boxing. Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, and that might be it. Let's be perfectly frank. That might be it. Pacquiao was almost at that zenith of being bigger than the sport, not needing a title to be great or to be recognized as, oh my gosh, a beloved figure. Beating him is being in the ring with him is such an honor. It's just very few people that reach that zenith of being bigger than the belt and bigger than the sport. It's a very short list, an incredibly short list. There's many greats, even with their greatness, that didn't reach that. It's ridiculous. And Tank ain't one of them. Nowhere close. And so to hold a belt against one and to hold it for your own fighter, that's a problem. Oh, gosh, look at this presentation. This is quality presentation. This is the spectacle that we want boxing to be, for fans to see, consistently looking like a mega event. Oh, they're doing it right over in Japan. I love it, absolutely. From the walkouts to the music to the lights to the show, all of it. I love it. I love how they go and present the sport of boxing over in Japan. Oh, it's phenomenal. But when it comes to Gervonta Davis, the arguments are built to defend their fighter rather than just making the sport better. Because if you defend your fighter more than you defend the sport, that's a problem, because then you ride for your fighter beyond what's good for the sport. If Tank is doing great, we call it great. But if Tank can be great, but then isn't being great, that's like saying, hey, Victor Wembanyama, for those who follow the NBA, you could put up 30 and 10 on a night-to-night basis, but you're choosing to take some time and just be lazy in the paint of your own accord. Now, that doesn't mean that your talent isn't still there. But if you're not using it, especially against the best opposition, like a Jokic, like an Embiid, and like others, like a DeMontis Sabonis, and some of the other best centers in the game, and you're willingly avoiding those tests, what are we supposed to say except for, brother, you are messing up your own legacy and you're robbing us and robbing yourself of what you can do. Be what we know you can be. That's the biggest thing. If you want to rock for your fighter, hold them accountable. I love Inoue, and I hold that brother accountable. I love Usyk. I hold him accountable. As a fan, I hold him accountable. I love watching Tyson Fury. I hold them accountable to be able to do what I know they're supposed to be able to do and achieve what I know they can achieve. Absolutely. And so because of that, if you don't do it, well, you're just feeding a notion of fighter that you don't really want to see. Because if you want Tank to get the respect that he deserves, he's got to prove it. He's got to show it. He's got to make it known and make it happen by going up against the competition that will validate that talent. And over recent, Tank hasn't done it. Hence why we got to call it out. That's not hate. That's you making sure that your fighter achieves everything we know he can achieve. Absolutely. Hold on real quick. Let me turn my television so I can hear what's going on real quick. Give me one quick second. There we go. All right, we're still back. Let's see what other people have to say. Tank is a good fighter, but he refuses to test himself and has the worst resume of anyone considered pound for pound. Yes. 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 It's like, that's absolutely right. It's absolutely right. And the issue is he did great work early, but then he stopped. It's the same thing we got a problem with Canelo. Canelo did great work early and in the prime of his career, but then of recent he stopped. And we don't like that. We got to call it. That's a problem. That's a bold-faced problem. So we can't just let that abide and hold it as a standard of that. It's whatever. It is what it is. That's not right. That's not okay. That's not what's supposed to happen. And so because of that, hold the feet to the fire. Make it worth what your talent should be. And if your resume isn't backing it up, what's the problem? And Tank, that's why he's not on my pound for pound anymore. The brother, after Frank Martin, was in my pound for pound. But with the fight he taken with Lamar Roach, immediately took him off. Bumped him straight down. There's a brother, what's his name? Tajiri? There's a brother, is it Tajiri or another brother in the pound for pound ranks that I put above him as pound for pound top 10? Because of this very thing. The cat in Tank isn't doing any work that makes us want to value his actual talent. And it's not because his talent isn't there, but the man just consistently refuses to make himself the best that he can be. And if you don't do that, well, the only thing that we can say is that you fell out of favor. And we can't just give mediocrity a consistent pass. We can't. And since we can't, we gotta give it. We gotta do our due diligence to keep everything the right way. But here we go. We got a fight coming up. In fact, it's happening right now. Excuse me. Let's get it started. Yeah. Let's get it started. Sakai versus Sasaki. Excuse me for saying the name wrong. Let's get it on. Round one going underway for this fight. Sakai in the red I guess somewhat dirty gold and burgundy red trunks. And Sakai, hopefully I'm saying it. Gosh, I'm trying to say their names right. Sasaki in all black, and Sakai in the yellow and red. But let's see how it's going on. Round one underway. 225 in round one of this fight. Good jab by Sakai. Good jab by Sasaki. Good jab by Sakai. Jab to the head. Double jab to the head. Excuse me. Going to work another good jab by Sakai. That jab is working. That jab is, I'm not going to lie. Good jab to the body. It's not fast, but it's busting through. It's got some weight behind it because it's not quick. It's not snapping out, but it works to get through what his opponent's guard is. And those are working pretty good right now. Sakai, another jab to the body, another jab to the head, another jab to the head, almost pushing that jab out with some force. Again, it ain't quick, but it is stunning. Big hook by Sakai that misses. Another jab by Sasaki. Sasaki controlling the jab, being safe, being smart. Sakai is quicker. I'll give him that. Sakai is quicker. And Sakai is genuine. Oh, excuse me. Sasaki is quicker. My apologies. Good hook by Sasaki. Now close to this, good hook to the body by Sasaki. My apologies. Sasaki is now throwing the hooks. Big hook again around the guard. Another big hook by Sasaki. Sasaki is now starting to turn it up a little bit. Another good hook by Sakai. Good double hook by Sakai. Big straight right by Sakai. It's a good fight. This is already a good fight. 1 minute left in round one of this affair. 1-2 by Sakai. Big hook by Sasaki. Jab, double jab by Sakai. Jab by Sasaki. Going through in the double jab by Sakai. Jab by Sasaki. Jab by Sasaki again. Working after that flurry of action. Now starting to slow down a little bit with the low. Good straight right by Sasaki. Jab by Sasaki. Getting him to the ropes. Big hook by Sasaki that misses. Good hook to the body by Sasaki. 3 jabs going through the guard by Sakai. Another, brother, you got to move your head, but you got to move your head, but Sasaki, you got to move your head. You got to get it off that center line. You got to do something else rather than just going and keeping it center and walking it. You got the speed that can give us some trouble, but brother, you got to avoid the damage. Because even with the flurries that you can do, I think you lost the round. I think Sakai won this round in round one. As it comes to an end, because of the consistent work that Sakai was consistently able to do. Constantly having the ability to bust through that jab or bust through the guard with this jab. And plus the other brother wasn't moving his head. Also, for sure, it's all good with the typos. We'll work through it. I'll read through them. We'll still make it happen, absolutely. And we'll still work to get what you're trying to say. Don't worry about that. You can maybe just slow down a little bit when you're typing. I don't know, but it's all good. It's all well and good. We'll still get everybody's comments on the stream, absolutely. But yo, my pa, what's good with you? How you doing? Glad you're here. Glad you're tuning in to the Watch About with me, Sean Lewis, all the way, I believe, from India. It's phenomenal that you come to me from across the world. Glad you tuned in. Are you trying to watch anime? Oh, I always watch anime. I gotta catch up on Dragon Ball Daima. That's coming out. Got to get back on those episodic episodes that come out on Netflix. I also got a situation where I'm watching One Piece. Oh yeah, I'm on episode 600, 645 at this point in time at Dressrosa. Oh yes, indeed. Luffy just fighting the big dude with the pinhead that's got a grudge against Garp, Luffy's uncle. So yeah, I'm caught up, or catching up, working to catch up. My apologies. Also, I got to finish Tokyo Ghoul. I'm rewatching Hajime no Ippo, one of my favorite boxing animes, one of my favorite animes, period, of all time. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm big into anime, but we got to call this fight right now. Round 2 is going on the way. Sasaki's coming in with big hooks down the pipe, or rather to the body of Sakai. Sakai, again, trying to work off that jab, still doing consistent work to get that rangefinder and to establish his control in the fight. But now Sasaki is really looking to go to town, really looking to work, really looking to pressure Sakai. Now, big hook by Sakai, big hook to the body by Sakai. He's doing some good work now, going multiple hooks to the body, into the head by Sasaki. Oh yes, indeed. It's turning into a barn burner. It's turning into a fight. Oh yeah. Oh, it's exciting. 3-hook combination to the body and head by Sasaki. Working and going through another straight right by Sakai. Good uppercut by Sasaki. After that, the pressure's starting to come on. Sakai, you got to do something more than that jab now, because now you're starting to get landed on at a more consistent rate. The damage starting to accumulate. There's already some redness on his, I believe, left eye of Sakai. At this point, big hook by Sasaki. Another big hook by Sasaki again. He's trying to really go for broke. Good 4-punch combination by Sakai. Oh gosh, good again. It doesn't look quick, but brother, it's getting through. It is getting through. Big hook by Sakai around the guard. Big hook by Sasaki around the guard of Sakai. Up now, Sakai has got him on the ropes. Good uppercut and through the guard of Sasaki. Going through and working. Good 1-2 by Sasaki with a big hook downstairs. Another big hook. Sasaki gets caught with a jab in the midst of his hook. This looks like this is the round that, hey, Sasaki's now, he's got control of right now. There's already some swelling around the eye of Sakai at this point. It's some damage being done. He's going for broke. Good 5-punch combination by Sakai. And just keep on working. Oh, absolutely. The speed of Sakai's punch is starting to pick up a little bit. As the round's getting there, 10 seconds left in the round of round 2. Good straight right by Sasaki. Oh, yeah, I think Sasaki won that. Oh, yes, indeed. And this is, hey, it's the action's heating up already. Early in the fight, we're now getting a war. We're getting legitimately a quality affair. Oh, it's incredible. It's phenomenal. I'm excited to witness. I'm excited that we're here. Absolutely. But again, when it comes to the world of anime, Mapai, I'm still watching anime. I still love it. I still enjoy it. I got to get started on an anime called Trigun. They just did a recreation of it, or they did a recreation of it a couple years ago. I got to watch it also. And shoot. Just a cavalcade of anime. It's been so many anime coming out, like Chainsaw Man. I ain't got to see that yet, which is insane, ridiculous. It's a great show, but I ain't got to see it yet because I'm trying to catch up on all the other things. But the biggest project now is watching One Piece, getting One Piece done. Once I catch up on One Piece fully, because we're running into the final arc, we're running into the final trend, the final hoorah of the entirety of the show, and I gotta make sure I'm there for it all, because I'm not gonna miss that. Oh, trust and believe. But let's get back to the action. Round 3 going underway. Sasaki with a big hook to Sakai to start off the round. And Sakai, again, using that jab, using that straight right, trying to keep that doing the basics. He's doing them well, but now we're seeing the aggression of Sasaki start to take hold, start to take a level of control that the jab of Sakai isn't able to mitigate. It's working. Another big hook to the body by Sakai. Big hook to the head by Sakai. Oh my, or excuse me, by Sasaki. Oh my gosh, they trade hooks. Another hook by Sasaki that lands. Good uppercut, good double uppercut by Sakai. They're just trading now. The punch selection is right. They're picking the right punches. Sakai is now throwing uppercuts through the guard of Sasaki, and Sasaki's going hooks around to the body and around the guard of Sakai. Another double uppercut and hook combination by Sakai. Good double jab by Sakai. It's blocked. 5-punch combination, excuse me, by Sakai. At least 3 of those landed. Another jab by Sakai, another jab by Sakai. Good hook to the body, good hook to the belt line by Sasaki. Another double uppercut by Sakai. Another double uppercut. The punch is clear that the uppercut is the punch of choice going up against Sasaki. Absolutely. This is the bar. I told y'all, these smaller weight classes, they got great action and they got great technique. Absolutely. Oh, it's incredible. That's why I love watching them, because they're always on a great, phenomenal tier. I love it. I love it. I love it. How can you not love it? How can you not love this type of action? And this is only round 3. We still got 8 rounds to go. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. 9. Is it 9? 9. We got 9 rounds to go. My apologies. Good double uppercut. Good 5-punch combination again by Sakai. It's the punches. Sakai's punches, they look slow. They look like they're not moving quick, but brother, they are landing. They are. They're getting through. They indeed are. We have 30 seconds left in round 3 of the fight. Again, if you can't watch it, good hook by Sasaki. Sasaki's hooks, they're quick, man. They are fast, but the brother's got to get his head off the center line to mitigate the jabbing damage and from the straight punch that we're seeing from Sakai. Good hook around the guard by Sakai or by Sasaki. Another good 4-punch combination. Oh, good. It's a good gosh. The action's too fast to call. My gosh, they're going for broke within the last 10 seconds. Round ends. My goodness, shoot. Oh gosh. This is incredible. It's a phenomenal affair. It's a phenomenal fight. There we go. Okay. Got the post out, got everybody to see it. My apologies, had to go and get the post to let people know that the stream is live and we are indeed here. And oh, yes, indeed, it's great to see. It's a phenomenal showing of action that we got right now in between these rounds. Oh, it's incredible. And again, keep asking your questions. Don't forget, it's still the championship rounds for the entirety of the show. For the entirety of this affair, it is still the championship rounds, or whatever you want to discuss, we can talk about. It is still you all's show. Y'all can drive whatever conversation you want in between rounds and in between fights, absolutely. But let's see what we got right now. It's still round 4 of this, I believe, OPWF championship fight. Excuse me if I have the title the title wrong, but regardless of which, this has been a great war. This has been a great fight at 147. This is welterweights. These folks are going for broke. It's phenomenal. I love it. Phenomenal. As we're going through, good jab by Sakai. Another good jab by Sakai. Straight right that misses, that Sasaki ducks under. Truly, this is indeed a great fight. I think Sasaki is winning. But we're seeing Sakai start to make some adjustments and get some more quality aggression on his side. Good uppercut by Sakai. Going through against Sasaki, still is not moving his head. For the life of me, still is not moving his head. Why? I don't know. At least not to the manner that he needs to move it. When those jabs start coming from Sakai. But now he's being aggressive, walking in with his hands. Now he's moving his head. Okay, now you're trying to actually do something. You're still getting touched, but at least you're making it. You're trying to make it difficult. Finally. Absolutely. Good straight right by Sakai, however. Another straight right by Sakai. Good hook to the body by Sasaki. Up. It was low. Excuse me. It was low. My apologies. That hook was low. That hook was low. Excuse me while I take a sip real quick. Oh, good uppercut by Sakai. Good uppercut by Sakai to get off the center line. And now Sasaki's got him in the corner. Having another good uppercut, another straight right by Sakai. But I think Sasaki's hurt. Oh, Sasaki might be getting, I'm telling you, Sasaki's doing good work, but the damage is starting to accumulate on the face of Sasaki. Or excuse me, of Sakai. My apologies. In the gold trunks. Against Sakai in the gold trunks, Sasaki in the black trunks. Good three-punch combination by Sakai. I'm telling you, Sakai is doing good work. He is. I think he's actually winning this round right now. Because he's punching and then getting out the way also. Doing better defensive movement after he does his combination. Good straight right. Through the guard. It's working. I'm telling you, it's working. It ain't fast, but it's working. It is not fast, but it is getting through. Absolutely. 15 seconds left in round 4 of this fight. Welterweight 147, big hook by Sakai. Big hook that misses again by Sakai. Another big hook that misses by Sakai. Gets caught with the jab and the miss of his punches by Sakai. Oh, yeah. I think Sakai won that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think Sakai won that. I think Sakai won that round, in my estimation. I truly think he did. And again, we're still, main event is still coming up with Inoue versus Joon for the undisputed super bantamweight title. It is still on the way, absolutely, but we're still going to shine and make this show the best that it can be while we're here for the co-main event of this fight. And again, comment your chats, your thoughts, your opinions on whatever you want to discuss, and also leave a like on the stream if you would. If you're here already, go ahead and make that happen. Make it your own. Make it shine for yourself and go on and leave a like on the stream. As we are up early in the morning, we still want to give everybody their just due and their just praise. And we want to give us a chance to go and reach the outer airways of praise. And we want to give us a chance to go and reach the outer airways of There we go. My gosh, I don't know what happened. Real quick, got that fixed. But either way, of the airways when it comes to the world of boxing and beyond, absolutely. And so please leave a like on the stream. Go on and keep liking and leaving your comments so we can keep on getting everybody involved in the show that we got going on right here on the Welch Report. Absolutely. But again, we still got more to cover on this show and or on this stream, on this live fight commentary. Round 5 coming through right now. 2:30 left in the round, and we still got a lot of fight to go, and it's been a quality fight outright. And we're looking at a situation. Whoa! Oh! Okay, it was a slip. I thought Sasaki got knocked down, but no, it was a slip. My apologies. As we're still cruising through with this fight, Inoue is still on the way. Absolutely. Going through, good jab by Sasaki. Uppercut jab combination by Sasaki. Good hook by Sasaki. Another good hook by Sasaki, though he misses. Now we're seeing that Sasaki's aggression is now starting to come back even more, starting to get a little more aggressive, walking him down now, using that high guard. Good strong jab by Sakai. I'm telling you, that jab, it's a good jab, man. That jab is a good jab, man. Good straight right by Sasaki, triple jab or good straight right by Sakai, triple jab by Sasaki. Another jab by Sakai, big hook by Sasaki. Sakai going back to that jab that's been working all night. In the clinch, trying to make some stuff happen. 1:10 left in round 5 of this 12 round affair. Good jab by Sasaki. Good, another good. They trade jabs, both of them. Going through 50 seconds, or roughly 55 seconds left in the round. Going through a little bit of a lull right now. Good jab to the body by Sakai. Another good jab by Sakai. Now using that jab for distance. Straight right misses by Sakai. Oh, good big hook by Sasaki. Big hook by Sasaki that moved Sakai back a little bit. Oh, shoot. And then with a flurry of combinations to the hook, head, and body. Oh, yeah. He's trying to win this round at the end of the round. Now they're going on. It's an infighting war right now. Uppercuts and hooks traded by each fighter. Another good uppercut. Good double uppercuts by Sakai. Great uppercuts by Sakai. Great uppercuts by Sakai. Oh my gosh. My goodness. Oh gosh. I'm telling you, this is a great fight. This is a phenomenal fight. Those of you who are watching, if you're listening, this is a great fight. I'm telling you right now. Oh, it is indeed phenomenal. Absolutely. It's stupendous. And again, this is just a teaser to what's coming down the pipe when it comes to the world of Inoue and Joon. If you think this is incredible action, which it is indeed incredible action, we ain't seen nothing yet. Mark my words, we ain't seen nothing yet. And I can't wait for it all. I'm excited. Absolutely. Right now, who do y'all have winning this fight at this stage in the thing? I might have it tied, to be completely honest, with how back and forth the rounds have been. Because it's the discipline work of Sakai versus the hooks and aggression of Sasaki. And Sasaki has been putting in more damage and blows. Like with these hooks right now as the round starts in round 6 of this fight. Going through, good uppercut by Sakai, or excuse me, by Sasaki. Another good uppercut by Sasaki. Short, sharp, going through the guard. They both been doing it all fight long. They've been literally head to head with each other all fight long. It's been again. They're not separating from each other. Forget trying to back up and dance, but they're going in the fight. They're going in the fight. Shoot. 6, 7 jabs by Sakai to get through. Uppercut and hooks trade with each fighter. Both of them trying to use uppercuts on the inside in the clinch. Great infighting by both opponents. Going through another good double uppercut by Sasaki. Good uppercut by Sakai. Another uppercut by Sasaki. Good hook to the body by Sasaki. Good combination punches by Sasaki on the inside, head to head, not even in the clinch, just straight up infighting. This is quality infighting. This is quality infighting. Punch selection, proper timing, going around and manipulating the guard. This is great work. This is good work. Good double uppercut. Good head movement by Sasaki. Good jab by Sakai that knocks his head back. Good shoot. 4 hooks from the same hand by Sasaki. Another straight right by Sakai that gets through. Oh, did it wobble him? I thought it wobbled him for a second. Good uppercut. Good hook by Sakai. Good uppercut by Sasaki and hook combination by Sasaki. Uppercuts and hooks. Again, they're just trading uppercuts and hooks. The proper, this is great. This is great. This is great. I'm telling you, 30 seconds left in the round. Oh, Sasaki hurts him with the right hand. Oh, excuse me, Sakai hurts him with the right hand. Sasaki comes back with the hook of his own. Good jab to the body. 10 seconds left in the round, roughly. There we go. And the round ends. Absolutely. Again, I'm telling you, here's a good fight. This is a quality affair. This is a quality fight. I'm telling you right now, this is great boxing. This is great infighting. This is indeed quality work by both opponents. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's phenomenal. It is indeed phenomenal. It's indeed great. And excuse me for one brief second as I go and make sure that this thing is working as it's supposed to be. Give me one second real quick. I'm still here. And again, leave your comments, leave your chats, like the stream, absolutely, as we're calling blow by blow, punch by punch, live commentary, and we'll still talk about whatever you want to discuss in the world of boxing and beyond, absolutely, if you leave your questions. But if you're watching the fight, I completely understand. I'm just here to be the voice of, essentially the voice of the action, as we go into round 7 of this fight. As we go through, big hook by Sakai, again going to the body. Sharp hooks trying to go to the head now. Ripping through the air. Absolutely good hook to the body by against Sakai. And uppercut by Sakai, hook by Sasaki. As we're going through, 2:30 left in the round. I had to take a drink real quick. Big hook by Sasaki. Good jab to the head by Sasaki. Going through again round 7. I think Sasaki may be slightly ahead in this fight. There's some swelling on the left eye of Sakai from the power of Sasaki, but Sakai has been doing great work with uppercuts and the straight right hand. It's been great. Also, Al Booga, how you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. Glad that you are here. Glad that you're live for the Watch Report as we wait to see Inoue come through in the middle rounds of this co-main event with Sasaki and Sakai at the welterweight division, 147 pounds. Oh, it is indeed great and phenomenal. And I'm glad that you tuned in. And I told you, we got it working. Did not tell you we were going to have this chat working the next time we had it up. We got everybody's comments, everybody's stuff. Don't matter who you are when you comment, everybody's showing up now. And we can finally put this at ease. Everything's updated. We're all well and good to make the action the best that it can be. Absolutely. And we're still here walking and talking and packing heat when it comes to the world of boxing. Absolutely. We got 1:18 left in the round right now. It's been a knockdown, drag out brawl. If you are just tuning in to this fight, good 4-punch combination by Sasaki on the inside. It's been an infighting war all throughout for the entire affair. They've been like white on rice against each other, consistently going through and fighting and boxing each other on the inside. It's the co-main event, Bentley. It's the co-main event right now. After this is Inoue. I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe after this, Inoue's coming next. So stay tuned. It's gonna be phenomenal. Big hook by Sasaki. And good head movement also. Finally, using his head movement a lot more to get out the way. I don't like the fact that his hands are down, but regardless of which, he's starting to do some of the more proper stuff. Sakai with some flurries of jabs circling around Sasaki. Double jab that breaks through the guard. Going through 10 seconds left in round 7 as of right now. Big hook misses by Sasaki, and the round ends. There we have it. We're getting ready. Again, it's coming up next. Yep, as you can see, if you're watching on ESPN Plus, as you can see on the screen, or on the screen, excuse me, it's coming up next. Oh, it's on the way. And they're going through the highlights of every single one of Inoue's most well-known wins of his career. As they're showing the highlight of Nonito Donaire in the second fight when he knocked him out in 2 rounds after going to war with him the first time they fought against each other. Oh, it was indeed incredible. It was phenomenal. I was up for that fight. I couldn't believe it. That was ridiculous. That was preposterous. I couldn't believe that he did away with him that quickly. Insane. After the war that they were going through, I was expecting a great rematch. Little did I know, a destruction demolition came about. And it further stamped and cemented what this brother is. A monster in every form and sense of the word. No question about that. But now we're going into round 10. It's round 9, excuse me. It's round 9 of this fight. Round 8. My apologies. Round 8 of this 12-round affair between Sakai and Sasaki. Sasaki in all black, Sakai in the gold and red trunks. Both of them coming out like a house on fire. Double look good straight right by Sakai on Sasaki. Both of them coming out incredibly aggressive right now. Again, keep going to that hook to the body by Sasaki. It's working. It's effective. It'll take effect later on in the fight if he keeps it going. Good 4-punch combination by Sakai. That jab keeps breaking through the guard of Sasaki. It does. It keeps breaking through it, I'm telling you. Going through. Good jab by Sasaki now. Closing the distance, closing the gap. Got Sakai on the ropes. Or pushing him towards the ropes now. Really elevating that pressure by walking him down. And forcing the issue. Trying to frame and get a new angle to be able to punch and get off his shots. Again, but that jab, the jab of Sasaki continues to constantly land. Constantly break through. Constantly annoy Sasaki. The jab of Sakai, it's been working all fight. The 4 or 5 jabs again by Sakai. Big hook by Sasaki. Good double hook to the body by Sasaki, excuse me. Up 4 jabs by Sasaki to get through. Big hook upstairs and downstairs by Sasaki. Slips a jab, tries to counter with a jab to the body by Sasaki. Going through and punches, 4-punch combination by Sakai. Again, a flurry of jabs that's now getting slipped by Sasaki. Good uppercut by Sakai. Straight right by Sakai that lands. Excuse me. Going through. Good jab by Sakai. By Sasaki, excuse me. Good overhand hook by Sasaki. Uppercut by Sakai. Good double hook combination by Sasaki. But again, that jab of Sakai continues to land, getting through the guard of Sasaki. Consistently, constantly. It keeps landing. Even if it's grazing, it's landing. There we go. Round 8 ends. on this fight, I'm telling you, Sakai is landing that jab. And those straight punches, they're getting through. If he lets go that right hand more in this fight, it would be very advantageous for him. Because it's been one of the biggest things that's landed on top of the uppercut. But the biggest thing with this fight is the damage is being done by Sasaki. Sasaki and those hooks are really making the left side of Sakai's face swell up. It's closing that eye. And if that does indeed continue, we could see a ref stoppage. Or we could turn it into a situation where now he can't see those hooks coming. And now we get into a real dire situation where now the damage, you essentially become a sitting duck because you're blind to one side. It's as the rounds have gone on, it's been getting worse and worse. And it's a concern. It's still manageable, but it can be something to look out for, especially if we see Sasaki come out even more aggressively in these last couple rounds, which the round starts right now, and he's doing just that. Sasaki with a flurry of hooks, another hook to the head, another left hook to the head, 3 left hooks to the head, back to back to back by Sasaki. Sakai trying to keep him off with that jab, but it's to no avail. Now, Sasaki throwing those big combinations to the body and to the head. Now really letting his hands go, really letting his power be felt, really letting the leather fly. Going through, big hook to the body by Sasaki. Good 4-punch combination and double uppercuts by Sakai. Another 3 uppercut combination by Sakai. It's insane. Both of these people, the amount of uppercuts these folks have been landing are incredible. Another double uppercut by Sakai. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I have never seen this many uppercuts thrown in a fight by both opponents. Ever. 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 When I watch fight. This is ridiculous. The double uppercut again by Sakai. Big hook by Sasaki. Big hook on the inside, double hook on the inside by Sasaki. Another big hook to the body into the head. That jab of Sakai still getting through though. But the thudding shots of Sasaki, it is, hey brother, it's affected. It's preposterous, man. The way both of these fighters have been punching and fighting at is incredible. Big right hand by Sakai. And a flurry of punches by both fighters coming off of the ropes. Another uppercut by Sakai. Good jab by Sasaki. Through the guard, off the ropes. Good jab to the body by Sasaki off the ropes. Now goading, posturing and taunting, baiting Sakai to come in on the inside. Trying to counter with a left hook, but Sakai lands a jab. Good straight right by Sasaki to the body. Big 3-punch combination. One big right hand lands by Sakai. Another hook lands by Sakai. Another 3 uppercuts land by Sakai. 3 uppercuts land again by Sakai. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. This is just quality work. This is quality work by both fighters. Another double uppercut. This is Sasaki's got to do something to at least mitigate that. Change his guard, tighten up his block, move his head off the center line inside do what Roberto Duran would do, and change head slots in the midst of fighting on the inside. Same thing Joe Frazier would do in his prime. Sakai won that round, absolutely. Sakai definitely won that round because the uppercuts just kept on coming. They just kept on coming. That's been the best punch of the fight. The uppercuts on the inside, just constantly. They're not even big uppercuts, but they're doing some real work as they just continue to volley and flurry off the head of Sasaki. It's phenomenal. I'm telling you, this is a good fight. This is a good fight. That's all I can say. This is just a good fight to witness and see. It's incredible. And again, if you haven't already, or if you're just tuning in, leave a like on the stream as we're here up early in the morning to watch and witness the world of Inoue versus Joon Kim for the undisputed super bantamweight title. It is indeed a spectacle to see. We wouldn't be up for no good reason. This is a quality fight that we're up to see, or this is going to be an exciting fight that we're seeing. And we wouldn't see a great main event right now, as we got a situation with Sakai. It's coming out like a house on fire, throwing 6, 7, 8 hooks back to back to back, immediately starting out fast and furious to the body and to the head. This is preposterous. This is ridiculous. They're just starting out fast from start to finish. Clash your heads? Is the point getting taken away? Oh, tape. Okay, so tape's getting the. Thank goodness I can breathe. Oh my gosh, this is insane. The pace of this fight is absolutely preposterous. This is insane. And the rate at which both of these people are fighting on the inside with each other, Sakai and Sasaki. And it's Sasaki's hooks to the body and hooks to the head versus, at this point in time, Sakai's uppercuts to the head that he's been throwing all night long. Another hook to the body by Sasaki. This is just quality work by both opponents in round 10. Another big hook. Another big hook that lands by Sakai. Oh, we hurt him. Oh, Sakai. Oh, shoot. Sakai's hurt. Sakai. I think he got wobbled by that shot. He got wobbled by that hook. Sakai got wobbled by a hook by Sasaki. He's still fighting through it, but I think there's still some uneasiness in those legs. Good hook to the body. Good uppercut by Sakai. Good straight right by Sakai. Good uppercut again by Sakai. Another uppercut by Sakai. Big hook to the head by Sasaki. Uppercut hook combination by Sasaki. Uppercut by Sasaki. Big hook to the body by Sasaki. Uppercut misses by Sakai. Going through. They're just mauling each other, trying to get positioning on the inside. Both trade hooks at the same time. Both of them missing. Good 4-punch combination by Sakai that gets through. Good straight right by Sakai. Another good double jab by Sakai that gets through, that lands. He might need to go back to that. Good hook to the body by Sakai. Good hook to the head by Sakai. Or excuse me, by Sasaki. What's that? 6 unanswered punches by Sasaki. Just about. This is ridiculous. Good 2-punch combination by Sasaki. Good uppercut by Sakai. Another uppercut by Sakai. Fighting off the ropes now. Good hook combination by Sasaki to the body. Triple jab by Sakai. Straight right by Sakai that misses. Straight right by Sakai that misses again. Into a clinch, they tie up. They escape. Going through big uppercut by Sasaki, by Sakai. Big hook by Sasaki. Going for broken these last 10 seconds of round 10. As they clinch the round ends. Woo! Woo! Wiping sweat off the top of my head. This fight is preposterous, man. I'm telling you. Sasaki and Sakai are just incredible. Both of these people done made a fan out of me. And they're at welterweight. At 147. Same division as Boots Ennis. This is the same division that we said was potentially devoid of a lot of quality talent since Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. moved out. But maybe we overlooked exactly what this division has to offer. Because if we got more fighters like this, shoot, man. This is I'm keeping up with both of these people now. I'm looking for both of these people to fight. Hopefully they come to the States sooner rather than later. Because both of these warriors are indeed incredible. Both of these warriors are phenomenal. My gosh. Going into round 11 of this 12-round affair. Big hook to the head by Sasaki. Just digging deep with those hooks. Digging deep, trying to really force the issue and force the power and pressure. Good double jab by Sakai. Going through another good ripping hook to the body by Sasaki. Yet again, that body work, man, it's been as effective as the uppercuts of big hook by Sasaki on the head of Sakai. It's been just as effective to the body as Sakai's uppercuts have been to the head of Sasaki. It's been a battle of two different weapons. This crowd is getting their money worth. I'm telling you. I'm glad I got up for this. I'm gonna probably rewatch this fight just for the sake of this is a great affair. Like good big digging hook to the body by Sakai, or excuse me, by Sasaki. Oh gosh. This is just great. As they're going through, big hook to the head by Sakai. Body shot missed by Sasaki. Uppercut lands by Sakai. Good hook to the body by Sasaki. Big hook to the body into the head by Sasaki. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt. Sasaki's hurt. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Sasaki's hurt. Sasaki's hurt. Sasaki's hurt bad. Sasaki's hurt bad. Wait a minute now. Hold on a minute. Sasaki's on wobbly legs right now. That hook to the body and hook to the head, that finally got through. He's finally breaking down. Big uppercut to the body, though, or to the head by Sakai, however. But Sasaki, he finally hurt him. He hurt him clean. Big hooks around the guard by Sasaki. Pushes Sakai off to try to get a more advantageous position. Big hook again. Big hooks, big leather just flying like they're throwing a kitchen sink. Like he's digging deep, like he's digging for gold. It's like a shovel. This brother's throwing hooks in terms of Sasaki at the body and head of Sakai. Sakai is indeed damaged. Oh, yes, indeed. He's fighting back, though. Got them sharp counters, but it's still, oh, it's a danger. It's a danger. What a fight. 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 Oh, gosh, what a fight. What a fight. Just what an outright great fight. Phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. Yep, it was a big overhand right hook that landed and caught him flush on the forehead. They rocked him. He rocked him bad. I think that was Sasaki's best round. Genuinely. But Sasaki's bleeding. Let's not forget that. Sasaki is bleeding from the nose because of the flurry of uppercuts that Sakai has been landing on him ever since round 5 and on. So now he's got to make a decision. He's got to be able to. Is he willing to risk damage? Actually, no. There ain't no decision to be made. Sakai, you hurt him. You got to try to get him out of there. Potentially try to end it. It's round 12. It's time to shine. Let's get it on. It's time to work. It's time to go. Sasaki with big hooks in just open the round, trying to go and end the show, trying to keep compounding on that success. Big hook to the body by Sasaki. Going to 243, left in round 12, the last round of this fight. Good right hand by Sasaki that ripped through the guard of excuse me. Big right hand by Sasaki that ripped through the guard of Sakai. I'm sorry, flip that. My apologies. Good uppercut by Sakai. Good jab by Sakai. Good jab by Sakai again. Triple jab by Sakai that gets through. Right hand by Sakai that lands on Sasaki. Hook to the head around the guard by Sasaki that lands and backs him up again. Good hook to the body. Good uppercut to the body. They just keep on working. Trading uppercuts and hooks on the inside. Oh gosh, this is ridiculous. This is preposterous, man. This is insane. And it's round 12, and they still going at it like this. A minute 47 left in the round. The uppercuts of Sakai are getting through, but they're being countered by the hooks to the body by Sasaki. Good hook around the guard by Sasaki. Good hook to the body by Sasaki. Good uppercut to the body by Sasaki. A good uppercut to the head by Sakai. Triple uppercut by Sakai. Another uppercut by Sakai. Another uppercut by Sakai. Hook to the head by Sasaki. This is preposterous, man. What a fight. That's all I can say. What a fight. What a fight indeed. That eye is swelling up, though. Good uppercut by Sasaki. Good slight clash of heads, but the ref don't call it. Uppercut by Sakai. Oh, good hook by Sakai or by Sasaki that lands on Sakai. Good right hand by Sakai that lands on Sasaki. Another hook that lands. This is preposterous, man. Japan is witnessing a phenomenal fight. At round 12, they're still both going for both, literally trading punch for punch, shot for shot, blow for blow, immediate after immediate punch, double right hand by Sakai. Hook to the head by Sakai. Uppercut by Sasaki. Just both of them trading. Both of them throwing. Both of them landing. 15 seconds left in round 12. What the world? This is insane. This is preposterous. They're still going for broke. 10 seconds left in the round. They're going all out to end the show. To end the night. My gosh. What a war. What a war. They even fight after the bell. What a war. What an absolute war. What a spectacle. What a showing. What a dominant display of outright incredible affair. What a fight. What a fight. What a fight. My gosh. What a fight. That was phenomenal. That was incredible. Sasaki and Sakai. They just became two people that I'm going to track. I'm going to watch them now. I'm going to see where these people go, where the rest of their careers take them, wherever they go at 147 or beyond. Brother, you want to talk about it? See, this is why I love watching boxing in Japan, and this is why I love watching smaller weight divisions like 147, like 130, like 135 and below. These are the wars that truly show what boxing's all about. Just look at this. Look at these people. Consistently, for all 12 rounds, they were throwing like this. Constant, deliberate, debilitating, utter, just a dog of both of them. They got their stage, and brother, they just showed both of them, regardless of who wins this fight, they just showed both of them are worth it. Brother, they're worth paying money to see. I'd pay to see this fight again. Let me hear what the results are real quick. And the decision is Sasaki. He pulled it out. He did it. Sasaki has won. The Sasaki is the new, I believe, is OPWF champion, and improves to 19-1 with 17 KOs. What a war. Oh, what a war. Jin Sasaki, talk about an absolute war. Both of them, Sakai and Sasaki. What an absolute spectacle. What a fight. What a fight. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely fun. Oh, you take a bow. Both of you take a bow. I would love to see this again. I would love to see this again. Both of them just elevated their name. Both of them just elevated their cachet. They both just elevated their stock as fighters, as boxers. My God, you brother. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Like, for sure, you right. Like, this is ridiculous. What a war that we witnessed. This was phenomenal. Sakai, brother, this loss means, in terms of, it's a loss. But in terms of what you gained from this, brother, in America, you just made a whole bunch of fans want to see what you can do. Both of them, Sakai and Sasaki. Nobody lost in this fight. though there was a winner and a loser. Brother, they both both of these fighters just made a fan out of me and out of a lot of people that stayed up to witnesses. You want to talk about an absolute war, a spectacle. We talk about the Mexican spirit. We talk about the Mexican style of boxing. This was as close to that as we could see. No quit, all grit, absolutely no shame, and going for broke. Forgetting just outright dog, outright spirit, outright heart. Punch selection was incredible. Inside fighting and positioning was great. Adaptations were made and then reverted back to what we do, what we know best, which is brawling. We gotta make it do what it do, and they made it do what it do. I'm telling you, brother, this is phenomenal. Just incredible, an incredible fight. Just a phenomenal spectacle of an event. Oh my gosh, shoot, man! Let me take a drink. Let me take a drink of my herbal tea, cause my gosh, just that fight is a main event. That was a main event worthy fight. Let's be perfectly honest. If that was the main event, but I would not be mad at all. I would not be mad in the slightest. Not be mad in the slightest. And this cat, Jin Sasaki, with his showmanship for the entrance, on top of the cool factor that he had when I saw him walking up to the ring, and what we saw as an actual fight that he can put on. He's got some holes in his game. Yeah, he does. He's got some stuff that needs to be shelled up and fixed. But let me tell you something. He's a fighter that I want to see. He's a fighter that I want to see on a constant basis. This is a brother who I will be following. And I hope this cat gets high up in the ranks of welterweight. I truly do. Because I want to see this brother shine. I want to see this brother get some recognition. I want to see this cat in some quality fights. If his talent improves, because there is some talent he needs to get better in order to be able to compete for the world championship stage. But in terms of excitement and in terms of a boxer that I would want to go out of my way to see, both Sakai and Sasaki, I want to see them both. I want to see them both. I want to see them both fight. Oh gosh, just incredible. It's just phenomenal. It's stupendous. It's stupendous. I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And excited for it. No question at all. But we still here. We still rocking. We still got, again, a bunch of people pulling through. And we still got a lot of people waiting and watching, wanting to witness the monster, Naoya Inoue, coming to shine in the world of boxing yet again. As the main event is coming up. It is about to take place once we see whatever Sasaki has to say in the ring and they clean up everything. Oh, it's time to shine. It's time to work, and it's time to witness greatness. And I'm excited for it. But what would you all like to discuss in the meantime? Is there any questions you all want to have? Any debates? Any comments? Further delving into Benavidez versus Morrell? We can do that, absolutely. We can definitely do that. I got to see in some of the build up for some of the promotional stuff is it I believe it was PBC or was it Amazon that put it out. But essentially, the episodic episodes on YouTube where they have like the life behind the fighter, David Benavidez is saying that he's going to retire the likes of David Morrell. He's saying that David Morrell won't be in the ring after this because he's going to put that brother into retirement afterwards. He's going to make it so that brother never fights again. Now, I ain't heard David Benavidez say that before. I've heard him say he's going to beat you up. He's going to handle his business. I've heard him get mad. I've heard him get mean. I ain't never heard that brother say he's going to end a career. That just shows you how much deep-seated resentment the fight with David Benavidez and David Morrell have with each other. It is it's an on-site type situation. It is an on-site type ordeal. It's an on-site type of beef. They're going to fight, and it's going to be a war. Hence why I keep on saying, again, I think Morrell is going to genuinely lose his composure on top of losing his ability to use his skills to the best way that he can. Genuine. It's like, shoot, I'm dare I say I'm concerned for David Morrell. Because I've seen Benavidez mad. I ain't seen him like this. Oh gosh. This is a resentment. This is not respectful resentment. And this brother normally comes out to try to take everybody head off. Absolutely. But in terms of this, he's trying to end a career. We've heard talk from this like from Wild. I want to get a body on my resume. This is of that ilk. My gosh. It's scary. But it's so exciting. It's so tantalizing. I'm excited for it. But let's see. What other stuff do people have to say? Who should Sasaki fight next? You know what? That's a great question. Honestly, I don't care who he would fight. He's still, again, he isn't ready for the elite level. He's still growing in that capacity. He just became, I believe, again, excuse me if I get the title wrong, but he just became the OPWF champion. So, which, again, for the region, is a big deal. Absolutely. But now when it comes to the world level, once he steps up in competition, who should he fight? I gotta look. In fact, let's look at the welterweight rankings right now and look at who he should face of the welterweight tier. Because he definitely shouldn't face the likes of a Boots Ennis. Let's get that straight right now. He should not face that because he will get. It'll be a fun fight, but he will get destroyed. And so, I think he should take on. After this win, I would want him to take on a journeyman. Reason being, not because I'm trying to avoid the test, but because I want to work on things like head movement, like tightening up that high guard that he's got that was getting broken through with the jab by Sasaki. Or excuse me, with the jab by Sakai. I want him to work on his ability to use more timely head movement rather than just head movement that, while it can work, it's not as effective as it should be. Because he's still taking a lot more punishment than I would want him to take for an aggressive fighter of his ilk. Now, I love that he's got a chin. I love that he's trusting his chin. But at the same time, trusting your chin as a whole can be an incredibly detrimental affair. It indeed can. And it's not something that you want to rely on solely as your basis of being a dog in the style at which you fight. So who would I want him to fight? Honestly, I don't know for certain on the whole, but when it comes to just getting better, actually, let me rephrase it. There is somebody I would like for him to fight. I would like for him to fight the likes of a Rocha. Right now, Sasaki's ranked 9th, at least per Box Live, and I believe Box Rec as well. He's ranked, 9th in the world at welterweight for the Ring Magazine belt, with Ennis being the top one, and Sasaki, again, being the dog that we just saw him being, which is my first time seeing his brother. He's number 3 for the WBO title. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. So we're finding out something new. So Sasaki is actually ranked number 9 in the Ring Magazine rankings, ranked number 3 for the WBO title, and for the what's the other title? For the WBC title, he's ranked number 4, and for the IBF title or Drawn Boots Ennis title, he's ranked number 3. With 1 and 2 spots essentially being vacant. Now, Boots is fighting Stanionis for the IBF and what's it? The IBF and where's the title? Where's the title? For some reason I can't find the title that he is defending, but he is going to fight Stanionis for Stanionis' title to unify. Absolutely. Which is great. Now, WBA, that's what it is. WBA title. He's defending him. He's fighting him for the WBA title. So since that's the case, now, yeah, I would like to see him fight a Rocha. And if he's already ranked number 3 in the world for the WBO belt, at this point, we could see this brother fight Ryan Norman Jr. But possibly. And Ryan Norman Jr. is one of the biggest people that we would like to see fight the likes of Boots Ennis. But if you want an entertaining affair, Hey, at this stage in time, while the iron's hot, even though I would love for you to take a fight and work on some more stuff to really get you acclimated to be able to be the best you can be for those types of fights, to give you the best shot to win against a Brian Inoue Jr., to give you the best shot to win against the likes of an Ennis or a Mario Barrios. Fight Rocha. And if you can, fight Brian Inoue Jr. if the opportunity presents itself. Just because you may not get that shot again, because we understand how boxing politics works. It can be a very slippery slope, a very bad slope in the realm of boxing as a whole. And so, yeah. And so at least that's just my thoughts on it. But let's see what you all have to say when it comes to this. Let's see. Al Booger, you got some statements. Let's see what you got to say as we wait on the world of Inoue to come and take over. Al Booger, I just watched Morrell at Hot Wire last night. Man, Morrell is in, yeah, I'm telling you, he's in deep trouble. See, I'm not crazy when I look at the problems that Morrell's got. He loses a sense of self and gets impatient when stuff doesn't go his way. He's not blowing you out the water immediately and not overwhelming you outright with aggression. You can win rounds and you can win the fight. If we were able to see that straight right of hot rods genuinely be used a lot more, willing to counter a little more earlier on, there could have been a situation where this was a close affair. And he could have actually pulled out a potential upset. And it's not because I don't like Morrell. I do. But the brother genuinely got to be. There's a level. I'll put it to you this way. If Hot Rod's jab and that right hand was able to counter Morrell when he was coming in on the inside, and he was doing the basics, what do you think is going to happen when we see Benavidez, who is the shorter reach in fighter, when he times Morrell on the inside with even faster hand speed? And Hot Rod's got some good hand speed. Oh, yes, he does. But no, it's not Benavidez. And Benavidez with you with 2 punches before you get off one, even with the likes of David Morrell. And with David Morrell also having a tail in his shoulders when he goes to commit for a shot, it's going to be a problem. And once it gets to an infighting war, like I said in the breakdown, there is going to be a rude awakening that Morrell, there's a level that you ain't ready for. There's a reason why we were surprised that David Benavidez was taking this fight this early. It wasn't just because, you were a hot contest. And you were a big name in the standpoint of Benavidez, Canelo, and Morrell. Those were some of the 3 that were the biggest talking points that we wanted to see fight each other. Fighting him this soon at a new weight class, wow, we didn't expect it. But at the same time, there was a level of, do we really think that Morrell is ready? And is Morrell really prepared for what's getting ready to come his way with only 11 pro fights and not nearly the elite experience necessary to fight at this high championship level for what you can see? Because as great as Morrell is, this isn't like a Madrimov. This isn't like a Lomachenko. This is not like that. Morrell was a great amateur, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't of that level. He good pedigree. He wasn't of those people's level. He wasn't of a Usyk level that can come in and immediately rock it up to a title that quickly because, yeah, you are that good. No, you're not that good. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think I'll be wrong. And I think we're about to see Morrell really get a real sign of the times as to where he's at truly in his career. And his growth ain't where his growth really is. Or his growth as perceived isn't really where it's at. And the reality, there's still some rungs on the ladder that brother got to climb before he can reach the likes of a Benavidez to be able to beat him. Now, he could upset him, absolutely. He's got the tools. But using the tools is a completely different story. And against Benavidez, I don't think he'll be able to do it. Genuinely. But Rocha, Stelina, yeah, he definitely needs to improve in several areas. Again, those fighters are options. And like I said, if the opportunity presents itself, make it happen. aim to go. Try to go and get the fight because you may not get another chance because we know boxing is fickle and boxing politics are incredibly, we'll say sketchy, to put it in as calm terms as possible because I don't feel like going into a tirade on the mess that boxing has become. It's getting back right, but it was and still is at this point in time a whole hodgepodge mess. But in terms of Sasaki, if he gets an opportunity to fight a Brian Norman Jr. or a Barrios, or even the likes of a Rocha, is it? Am I saying that right? Santilla, Santillon. Excuse me, Santillon. My apologies. Any of them, if you can get them, get them, because the iron is hot. There is a level of elevated notion of we want to see you again. And if you do win that fight now, brother, you in the prime standpoint to get an opportunity for everybody to see you work at an elite level against some of the best in the world at welterweight. We would love that, absolutely. But at the same time, would it be smarter for him to take the proper steps and go and take one or two fights of lesser competition and refine those elements? Because that's what I would want for him to do. Because if he can refine that defense, truly, his defense is the biggest problem. He's got the speed. The power is good. It's not great, but it's good. And the punch selection is phenomenal. As we saw for both fighters, Sakai and Saki. Punch selection was phenomenal. And the grit and determination is incredible. But at the same time, relying on your chin that much, like I said before, can be an incredible problem. And because of that, I would rather for him to get some stuff fixed before fighting the likes of a Rocha. But if you can fight Rocha immediately and get that chance, or even fight for a title off the bat with the Brian Norman Jr. or Barrios, take it. Take it. Strike while the iron is hot. And if you get that upset, then, my gosh, hey, the world's your oyster at that point. And we love to see it. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it tracks. But mark my words, I'm going to do my best to keep track of both Sakai and Sasaki to make sure that we're witness two people that can give you entertaining fights against anybody. Anybody they can give you entertaining fights with. And I want to see him against, I want to see him. I don't care who it's against. If I'm being completely honest, I don't care who they fight. I just want to see them fight. And when you get to that level, that's a good fighter. That's a brother that got some appeal. That's a cat that makes you really want to see what the best has to offer. And so I'm excited for it, absolutely. I cannot wait to witness that happen, absolutely. But let's see. Yeah, he's a bit crude, but I'll watch him again. Yeah, hey, he ain't perfect, but perfection ain't what we asked for. We asked for entertainment. And he's giving you just that and more. And we love it. Oh, gosh, we love it. We love it. I can't wait to see more of it. Absolutely. But now it's time. The monster's here. And the monsters are getting ready to roar. We're getting ready to witness one of the best in the world walk out to the ring. We are all ready. Get your coffee, get your drink, have your breakfast, and get ready to witness something spectacular. Because the monster is walking to the ring. Right after this commercial break, it's coming through. It's happening. Absolutely. So get excited. We're going to be here. We're going to call it all. Keep on leaving your comments, leaving your questions, leaving whatever you want to discuss. Absolutely. And we will talk about it. We will discuss it. We will answer. And we'll have fun doing it. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. We'll definitely have some fun. We can do dream matches while we're waiting. We can do Holyfield versus Usyk. We can do a prime Holyfield versus a prime George Foreman. Who would win? Because we saw what happened with the old Foreman and a just about close to prime Holyfield. A phenomenal fight. Could a prime Foreman beat a prime Evander Holyfield with what he was able to do with the likes of Riddick Bowe, with the likes of Mike Tyson and others? Just throwing out questions, just throwing out conversation, just throwing out the likes to see what the world will want to witness. But here we go. Now it's time. Inoue versus Kim. It's happening right now. Let's witness what the walks are going to be. Let's get ready to watch a great fight. Here we go. Excuse me. 1 minute. Put myself on mute so I can go and not make some noise while I fix something real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, all right, we should be back. Okay, here we go. Can you hear me? Am I able to be heard? I think we're good to go. You had to make sure we had everything set in stone. We should be good now. Can I still be heard? If I can still be heard, we should be okay. But we're here. We're walking. Joon Kim looks awfully confident with his walk to the ring. Everybody, and now we're here. We're ready to witness it. The walk of walks. The footsteps are coming. The booming nature. The ground is shaking. The earth is quaking. The monster is here. The myth is getting ready to become a reality. Inoue is coming to the ring. Yeah, Inoue's coming. Oh yeah, phones are plenty. Everybody's witnessing. Everybody's waiting. Everybody's looking to see what's going to happen. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for it, absolutely. What about Turkey getting in bed with Ryan Garcia? Any thoughts? I mean, like, everybody working with Ryan or anybody working with Turkey, they're going to do it because of the fact that, hey, if you work with Turkey, you're going to get tested. And regardless of what you want to say about Ryan Garcia, he's always tried to take the best test available. That's always been his MO. That's something he hasn't compromised that aspect of him. May have compromised some other stuff, absolutely, but that aspect, he has not let himself fall when it comes to taking on good tests. Also, look at this presentation. Look at this, the aura, the outright inability it's inescapable. It's incredible. It's undeniable. There is a presence. There is an awe and wonder. There is a mythical nature to what Inoue is as a fighter. This is a cat who literally stands head and shoulders above the rest of the competition on a night-to-night basis. And we still have not seen potentially the best that this man has to offer. Like, look at this, is preposterous. This is incredible. This is a WrestleMania type entrance. This is an anime type of presentation. This is like the big bad in a saga coming down. Brother, this is the man to beat. This is the cat to look to either be like or to try to get over. This is greatness, man. It's incredible. And I love the way that they present it. Oh gosh, it's so phenomenal. The way, see what Japan has done right, which is what I wish more fighters in America and beyond got that same level of treatment. They do it great over in the UK. Absolutely. But the level of showmanship to make somebody seem like a big deal is something that they do so incredibly well, especially with the likes of Inoue. And it's a prime example of when you make somebody look like a big deal and their talent backs it up, it doesn't take much work afterwards to sell that this brother or sister is somebody incredible. But if you invest in them, you can then easily make somebody an incredible star. Easily make them an incredible star. Absolutely. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing right now. That is exactly what they're doing right now. And I'm so excited to see it. And this is, again, this is what I get up for. This is what I wake up in the morning for. This is what I aim to look for and aim to witness on a night-to-night basis. When it comes to the world of boxing. In a way, one of the greatest that we've seen of this era, stepping in the ring to again further show his greatness. This is like, again, I'll compare this man to Roy Jones Jr. And I compare this man to being, he's one of the greatest we've ever seen of the modern day. And has the potential to be one of the greatest boxers in history, top 10 all time. I stand by it. And we're witnessing the evolution of his career in real time. People got to watch people like Ali. People got to watch people like Frazier. People got to watch people like Pernell Whitaker. The prime of Floyd. The prime of James Toney. The prime of Roy Jones Jr. All these other great boxers, every single fight, people got to witness and enjoy. And now I get to see it for myself of a once-in-a-lifetime fighter. It's phenomenal. Now, nothing's guaranteed. He could get upset, hypothetically. But most likely, like I said before, we could see this fight end before round 5. Potentially. Kim's got some good power. Kim is not just somebody that is going to be blasé. No question. But at the same time, you're looking at Inoue and we're saying the talent that we know that we have and what we've seen with Kim in his last fight, especially in the losses that he's had. There's a lot to be desired and there's a lot that he hasn't been prepared for. It's the biggest moment of his career. He could rise up and shock the world. Absolutely. This will be one of the biggest upsets of the year, in years. Period. Not just of this year, but in years. This will be one of the biggest upsets we've seen. But, most likely, we're going to see the monster work and roar and end it in 5. And I'm excited to see it. Oh, I'm excited to see it. Thank you all for tuning in to the stream as we get to witness. And then please leave a like on the stream as we're still going through, rolling with the team, rolling with the time, rolling with the show, and rolling with one of the best fighters in the world, witnessing what's going to happen. So I'm excited to see it, absolutely. Absolutely, no question in my mind. Oh, it's incredible. Also, how far do you think Inoue can go? That's a question I would like to ask before we get this fight started. How far do you think Inoue can go? Genuinely. Inoue is minus 10,000 to win. Oh my. So you mean you'd have to bet $10,000 on this fight to win 100? Are you serious? It makes sense, but it's still. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's. So this is about you'd have to bet to make everything. You'd have to bet 15. You'd have to bet roughly 1,500 just to break even. Yeah. This is. That's insane. That's insane. But again, it speaks to late replacement, context surrounding the fight, who the fighter is as a whole, ranked 11th at featherweight, but ranked in the world 57th, at least according to BoxRec. And we're expecting to see fireworks from one side of the spectrum. Hopefully it's a good fight. I don't care what fighter it is. I want to see a great war, but most likely expect to see the monster roar yet again. And he's got a different hairstyle now. He's going from blonde to black to, what is that, dirty red? What's that character? What's that anime character? Shoot. Not Gurren Lagann. What's that guy? Red hair. Incredibly iconic. But he's got red hair. Anime hero. It's you know what? Shanks. That's what it is. Shanks. I had to think about it. Shanks. There's a little bit of Shanks in his style of do. Now, it's not, it's dirty red, kind of burgundy. I don't know my colors all too well, but you get what I'm saying. So it ain't a perfect 1-to-1 recreation. But there's, if you turned up the color saturation on your TV, hey, there's a little bit of a Shanks look for my One Piece fans out there that Inoue's rocking right now. Shaggy hair, kind of dyed a little bit red, now if it was a lot of red, then yeah, I'd be all up in arms. I'd be saying, hey, the One Piece is real all up and down my room. But regardless of which, it's close enough. It's close enough. But I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. Also, if anybody has their favorite, what's your favorite anime character? Since we talked about anime, we talked about shows, and we talked about all this other stuff. The theme has been anime. People brought it up earlier in the show. We can talk about it now. Hey, what's your favorite show? What is something? What's your favorite type of show? Do you like horror? Do you like action? Do you like mystery? Are you do you like a politically charged show? And by that I mean the likes of a Gurren Lagann standing up against the government. There's something along those lines. There's a bunch of different genres. Slice of life. There's a bunch of different shows. Regardless of which, hey, put it in the chat. What you like? Let's get to know each other. Absolutely. But again, we can get to know each other even more after this fight going on. Oh, ESPN's got him number 3 in the world, pound for pound. I thought they had him too. I thought they were in line with what I had, which was second in the world, behind Naoya Inoue. But when his first title at 20. Are you kidding me? His first title at 20? That's ridiculous. We're going to see this brother looks focused and prepared. You know what I don't realize about, or what I take for granted? I think we take for granted that when people get to the big stage, there's a level of poise and composure that they have. And I think genuinely, people that haven't been there, when they experience it for the first time, it's a shock. It's a jolt. It's a real shock to the system. When you're like, this is my big moment, but now my big moment is here on this stage. It's something that people, I think, don't truly get as to how impactful, not just getting to the top, but acting at the top also goes. Because the moment never goes away. In terms of it's a big time stage, the expectations are always high. But composure, when you're in it, you learn how to work in it, how to live in it. And now it becomes your environment. When it's not your environment, it can be a major issue. And with this fight, it could be that Joon Kim, it could be a major issue with him. Hypothetically, potentially. But either way, we have to see. But now we're getting ready to start. It's getting ready to go. We're getting ready to have ourselves a war. Are we not? Let's see what the monster can do in this fight for the undisputed super bantamweight title. It's time to work. It's time to fight. Round 1 going underway as Inoue bounces in the ring. Joon Kim has already taken, looks like he's already taken a front foot lead. Already coming out, already looking to be standing his ground. He's fighting Southpaw. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's fighting Southpaw. Oh, I didn't realize that. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, those who are listening, it's round 1 of this champions fight between Inoue and Joon Kim. 2:30 left in the round. See, he is fighting Southpaw instead of Orthodox now. Maybe Trey sees something, he saw something in training about how he can get to Inoue. Now, we've seen Inoue against Southpaws before, and they've all ended in knockout, and he has handily been able to get them out of there. Good straight right to the body that Joon Kim avoids. In a way, they're thinking. In a way, he's already gotten Joon Kim at the ropes in terms of in the corner. Pawing and jabbing. Looking to incredibly patient. Kim is tried to throw a straight right, but didn't commit. Straight right to the body by Inoue that I got was blocked. Going through, it's an incredibly patient round. 1:30 left. Jab lands by Inoue. Quick, fast, almost no telegraph at all. Another jab that misses by Inoue, but he's already got Joon Kim at the ropes. Kim's trying to stand his ground, but he's standing his ground in a danger zone. Inoue's pawing, jabbing, looking to get the distance right. Using that jab, not doing anything too explosive. He's trying to get what the opponent's going to do. Relatively slow round for the first 2 minutes of this fight. Minute left in round 1 of this affair. Inoue just off of activity. Another straight right by Inoue to the body that lands. Joon Kim is really not giving anything. Enter another straight right to the body. Good straight hook that nearly misses, but Joon Kim gets out the way. There's some good head movement by Joon Kim. I'm not going to deny. He looks poised and composed. He looks like he looks comfortable in the ring, though hesitant. Jab to the head that lands by Inoue. Feinting gets in the bite. Gets him in the corner again. He got him in the corner without even trying. Just speaks to the feints and the footwork and the pressure that he brings to the table. It's so detrimental for anybody to have to face off against. Straight right that misses, doesn't commit to it, and the round ends. Relatively uneventful, relatively I don't want to call it blasé, but relatively not really impactful of the night. In a way, just doing essentially figuring out his opponent, trying to engage what he's going to do, using his jab to win the round and his jab alone, as well as the straight right to the body. But Kim just ain't throwing, and understandably so, because going and throwing against Inoue can be a detrimental sentence. Absolutely. So you got to understand what you're dealing with first. So Kim maybe just be doing the right thing and being hesitant, waiting to utilize his better offense later on so that he's able to actually, not find some success rather than going for broke and getting caught outright. But either way, right now it's 1-0 for Naoya Inoue. The monster again is doing what the monster does. As round 2 begins on the fight. Inoue now really pressuring, now trying to hop forward. Got jab by Joon Kim, does land. A jab has landed, ladies and gentlemen, by Joon Kim. Oh my gosh, the fight starts now. Jab by Inoue. Goes through. Kim's using some head movement, trying to essentially sway back and forth to get Inoue to essentially bite on something. Using some feints. Inoue with the jab that misses. Straight right to the body that lands by Inoue. Inoue standing right in front. Go good right hand. Good straight right by Inoue. Explosive and sharp. Good hook that catches Joon Kim as he tries to exit off the ropes. Going through, again, the good right hand that explodes right through the guard of Joon Kim. Just like in his last fights, if you can explode and you got speed and you just go out and attack, you can catch him before he can react. Another jab that lands, another jab that lands. The jab is just pushing him back. Inoue's not even using the jab to land, he's using the jab to pressure. Using the big right hand by Inoue that misses. Jab by Joon Kim that misses. Joon Kim is incredibly hesitant. Good hook. It's blocked, but good hook by Inoue. Slips under a hook, Joon Kim. 1-2 is blocked by from Joon Kim by Inoue. 5-punch combination blocked from Joon Kim by Inoue. Hook to the body by Inoue misses. Straight right. Soft straight right lands by Inoue. Oh, good jab and uppercut gets through the guard for Inoue. Big looping hook misses by Inoue. Jab lands. Jab lands. He's starting to, the monster's starting to roar. Monster's starting to roar a little bit. Good straight right. Combination starting to open up. He's starting to get the showboatiness somewhat is starting to open up a little bit. Double straight right into a slip for Inoue. Good hook around the guard for Inoue. He's got Joon Kim to the ropes. Jab by Joon Kim. Another jab by Joon Kim. Soft. Good straight right by Joon Kim. That lands. That's the best shot of the fight for Joon Kim. Absolutely. But anyway, I told you that the chin of Inoue can take it in stride. You saw what he took. You saw the difference he took against Marlon Tapales, which was phenomenal. Good straight right, good chopping straight right by Inoue that lands, that wobbles Joon Kim. Good jab into a hook combination, another hook that lands, and the round ends. Yep, I'm telling you, boy, it's not. Joon Kim came to fight. We'll give him that. He came to fight. But again, Inoue, earlier than we've seen in some other past fights, is now starting to open up and really go and show what he can do. The way Kim is standing, he's called. Let's see, Al Booger. The way Kim is standing, he is calling. Wait, hold on. Excuse me. I'm getting. Okay, there we go. The chat's here now. The way Kim is standing, I'm calling straight right KO by Inoue. Hey, shoot, I would not be surprised. I'm calling a hook. I'm saying it's gonna be a hook. By round 5, it's gonna be a hook that ends the show, or at least starts the beginning of the end. Because he'll go down to the body, get him wary, or get that jab going, get him on the back foot, and once he gets him in the corner, as he's been able to do every single round, now either two things will happen. Either we'll see Kim open up and he'll get caught with the hook, or he'll shell up and still get caught with the hook. But either way, I got the hook. You got the straight right. I got it in round 5. We'll see who's right as round 3 has now come into play. Inoue already got Kim to the ropes, backing up. Good straight right by Inoue. That lands. Joon Kim lands a shot to the body. Straight left misses by Kim. Straight left misses by Kim again. The distance of Inoue is still good. Still great, holding out that jab, pawing, trying to essentially mitigate that lead hand of Kim. I mean, just the spring in his step makes it so that he's able to get out the way of what Kim does. Good straight right by Kim. Good straight right by Inoue to the body. Good straight left by Kim. He's throwing some life a little bit. A lot of it's blocked, but it's even still, he's throwing some good shots. Good straight right by Inoue through the guard of Kim. Good jab by Inoue. And missed the shot to the body, but even still, that jab, that jab did some damage. Going through 1:37 left in round 3 of this fight. Inoue up 2-0 in the rounds thus far. Straight left by Kim that partially lands. Going through fighting, a minute left in the round, roughly. Going through a little bit of lull in the action. Inoue lunges in with a jab. Kim sets up 2 jabs of his own. Inoue with the jab. Inoue trying to set up that right hand. Oh, hook nearly catches Kim. Good straight right down the guard for Inoue. The explosive step that he takes, just like similar to Wilder, when he would lunge in with that jab and then follow it with the right hand, closing that gap incredibly quickly. Again, good slip by Inoue and good shot to the body by Inoue. Another good shot to the body by Inoue. Starting to close the distance. Inoue's taking control of the round. As roughly 30 seconds left, 20 seconds left, in the round. Right hand blocked by Joon Kim. Going through 10 seconds. Hook to the body that misses or is blocked by Joon Kim, and the round is over. Yes, indeed. Now we're starting to see it turn up. Now we're starting to see Inoue use that explosiveness more to get through to Kim. Kim, like I said, just said it before, explosiveness is one of the biggest ways that you can get Kim in serious trouble. Now he's doing it. Now he's starting to lunge in with his shots. Now, could Kim counter with the left hand? Potentially, but can he adapt to that speed to be able to time it? I don't know if he can. And because of that, I think we're seeing more and more Inoue not just being able to land at a higher rate, but also being able to understand Kim's timing. And when that happens, now he knows when you will and won't punch. And when that happens, he understands where your low period is and where he is open to throw. And that's what I think we're going to see really ramp up in round, was it round 3? Is this round 3 or round 4? Is it round 3? Oh, it's a slip. Oh gosh, I thought Inoue got knocked down. No, it was a slip. Slip on the mat. Excuse me, but round 4 is going into play. Yin-Joon Kim throwing a little bit more offense at his disposal. There is a swelling under the right eye of Yin-Joon Kim. Straight right hand by Inoue. Straight right hand by Inoue that lands, excuse me. Another straight right that lands. 3-punch combination that misses by Inoue, but he's pressuring Kim. Another straight right that lands by Inoue. Absolutely. Hey, Al Booker, you calling it. Right now, you calling it. You calling it right and you calling it well. That straight right is doing the best damage, the most trouble. Hook misses by Inoue. Kim, another straight right by Inoue. That lands, just powering through Kim's defense. Yep, now Kim's starting to fall for feints that ain't even coming. The slight hand movements of Inoue are now starting to give Kim some real trouble. Punches him off the rope, still keeps Inoue still keeps Kim in the corner. Now Kim escapes. But even still, Kim is a good jab by Inoue. Just so quick. Good right hand. Good hook by Inoue. Great 2-punch combination by Inoue. Almost lifts Kim off his feet. Genuinely. My gosh. Going through. Ducks in, ducks under, closes the distance even more. Good 3-punch combination. Body shot that I believe landed or was blocked. Excuse me, by Inoue. Right now, Daryl, what's going on with you? How you doing right now? Inoue is winning 3-0 in this fight. Thank you for tuning in to the show. Absolutely, we appreciate it. No question about that. But yeah, right now, we got Inoue winning 3-0. Good overhand right by Kim at this point in time. But Inoue, for the most part, has already rocked Kim twice. Good hook. Good hook to the head. And Kim is hurt. Kim is in danger. Kim saying, come on, but Kim is in danger. Another hook that lands for Inoue. Another straight right by Inoue. Oh, straight right by Inoue. My gosh, a straight right by Inoue. Down the pipe, set up by a hook. What's it count? 6, 7, 8, 9. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over. It's done. Just like that in round 4. Did not tell you. It's going to start with a hook, and Al Booker, you called it, it ended with a right hand down the pipe. Oh, yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, the monster has exploded once again onto the scene, into the hearts and minds of boxing fans all around the world. This is why we get up at 6 in the morning, at 4 in the morning, to witness the monster go and ebb and flow into do what he does best, which is seek and destroy. And the myth again shows he's just unbelievable to watch. He is incredible to witness, and he is indeed the monster of boxing, the true and one and only myth of this sport that continues to rise and shine and grow and show exactly what his talent is and why he is indeed separate from the rest. And Al Booker, you called it. You said it was going to be a straight right. You're doggone right it was a straight right. But I also said it was going to be a left hook that starts the beginning of the end. So, hey, we both were right at this point in time. Either way, because didn't I say either he's going to catch him with the left hook and it's going to be when Kim tries to counter, or he's going to catch him with a left hook when he tries to shell up, and that's exactly what happened. And then you called it right, the last punch with a straight right down the pipe through the guard when he, in a way, had Kim hurt in his own corner. Talk about a great time. Talk about a great fight. And talk about another consistent, dominant, undisputed title defense for the likes of the myth, the monster, Naoya Inoue. Oh, yes, indeed. It has happened, and it's transpired. Inoue set him up beautifully. Started with the left hook that hurt him real bad. In terms of Yin-Joon Kim, hurt Kim horribly bad and had him stunned. I thought he was already going to take a knee. I think he thought it was a clash of heads potentially, because that shot had that man legitimately stop in his tracks. And then afterwards, this cat went and genuinely landed a straight right after he put him in the corner and absolutely put him to sleep. Put him to sleep, made it so yeah, you ain't getting up no more. This is over and done. Slept for sure, for sure. You absolutely right. But I got slept to Kingdom Come, and we expected this. We expected this because this is again no disrespect to Kim, but understanding there are levels to a game that you just have not reached yet. This is why Inoue is indeed at the tops of the sport, no question. And this is what we expected to happen. But it was a joy to see, absolutely. And now we wait. Now we wait and we linger. Now we look ahead to the either the summer or September and December. Because with this win, we're now in line for a mega fight coming down the pipe. Genuine. Sam Goodman's out the question because of a second consecutive injury. Nakatani wants one more fight at 122 or at 120, excuse me, and then going up and getting him out of there. That's what's going to happen. Or going up to after he gets and handles his business at 120. He says he wants to move up to 122, but he just needs one more fight. So come this year, we could finally see Inoue versus Nakatani actually happen in Las Vegas. And if that does happen, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a spectacle to watch. An incredible sight to see. And again, hey, normal boxer, my butt, you're absolutely right. Ain't nothing normal about Inoue. Ain't nothing normal about this inhuman figure. And I don't try to hype him up as just, ooh, I'm a fanboy. No, we are genuinely witnessing on a constant basis the evolution of one of the greatest boxers we've seen of the modern day era. And has the potential to reach the zenith, reach the pinnacle, reach the pedestal of being seen as one of the greatest of all time across eras and across divisions. There is a legitimate framework that this man can work with and work in. That even though he won't be able to reach the same speed that we saw the likes of Manny Pacquiao get to 8 divisions, which again was stupid, but already had 52 wins. 38 KOs, 8 division champion by the age of 32. Preposterous. I didn't even realize that. That's incredible. But oh now, we could see this. We could see this man again jump and achieve greatness. Oh, real quick, let me turn over the TV so I can hear what the Bob Arum anyway has to say, because this could be big news of what his next plans are. I need to see what Bob Arum is going to say, because he has been saying for over a year that they got a big plan for this brother for a next mega fight. I need to know if it's going to be validated that fight's going to happen. Just such a sweet shot. Such a sweet shot. Man, this man's power is ridiculous, man. But let me see. Is that it? Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, okay, they're clapping for Kim. Understandable. Again, For a brother who only came in on 10 days' notice. And for a brother who only came in on 10 days' notice. Hey, shoot. Impressive. For this, give credit where credit is due. To come in on only 10 days' notice. To take on a fight like this against this opponent. Hey, brother, you got beat, but hey, many people ain't gonna do that. So you give props, you give respect. You give respect. You give my respect. Absolutely. Oh, no question. No question in my mind. But yeah, will he call out MJ? Dang it. So he's keeping everything close to his chest. Dang it. No, wait, hold on. Oh, Bob, let's see what you got to say. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. All right. Well, okay. Well, okay then. Okay. So that's the plan. In spring this year, Bob wants Inoue to come to America. Bob wants Inoue to get to the States. Bob wants Inoue to fight right here. Down in Los Angeles for one fight, for one night. Just like shoot. So they want to fight in Vegas. Okay, so that's confirmed. So it is confirmed. Ooh. Okay, so it's confirmed. Does he know who he's gonna fight? Who is he gonna fight? I'm sorry, I'm being quiet because I'm trying to wait on information that may be coming out. Is he going? Is he gonna call out anybody, or they gonna give a name? Please. Okay, all right. Yep, that's about it. I think that's about it. Oh, because now it's just playing to the crowd. Okay, that's good. Now, shoot, that'd be dope to get a T-shirt from. But either way, regardless of which, gosh, I probably got a cannon. Shoot, I probably got an arm. I didn't realize it. But either way, regardless of which, so for those of you who are just tuning in on breaking news, now it's been confirmed. Inoue is indeed fighting in the U.S. this year. Come this spring, it's gonna happen. Who is he gonna fight? We have no clue. We have yet to find that out. But if that is the case, and now it could be Nakatani. Shoot, it could be Nakatani. It could be somebody else. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. rumors are rumors, but at this point, we're just excited it's happening. It's real. We're just excited that it's real. That's all we can say. We're excited that it's real. But let's see what you got to say. Al Booger, Bob Arum, and Don King are amazing. Look at Bob standing there at dang 93 years old. So it's incredible that they're alive. I'll say that. Now, I've had my reservations with the likes of Don King. Bob Arum, I don't know as much about. I ain't got no quarrels with him as of this moment. But when it comes to Don King, he's amazing because as a promoter, hey, the brother was one of the best. We had to capitulate that. But even as a promoter being one of the best, he was also one of the worst. I don't want nobody to die. I'm not going to say I'm mad at that he's still kicking. No, never. Absolutely not. But at the same time, I don't like what he did to Mike Tyson as well as other fighters under his set, stealing money, going behind their back, ripping away their team, doing a whole bunch of shady stuff that has robbed a lot of people out of their livelihood. It's incredibly frustrating. As a marketer, the brother can do it. Again, and you know what? You put it best, Al Booker. He's amazing in many ways. That's the best thing. He's amazing in many ways. Some of them are good. Some of them are bad. But amazing is the apropos word. We can at least say that. But with all that being said, shoot, I think this was a pretty good stream, was it not? This was a pretty good fight night. This was a fight morning, as we got to see. It's 6:49 over here on the East Coast. I don't know what time it is over there across the board and abroad, but hey, I think this was worth it. I think this was a great time. I had some fun. We got to see a great fight. We got to see a great war, a great show. Everybody got to witness the best of the monster, and now we get to see this brother come to the States this year in the spring. Who the opponent will be, we'll keep that updated. We'll break all the news. We'll talk about all the potential rumors. We'll talk about whatever gets actually announced, and we'll get everything we can to keep you as informed and as knowledgeable as possible. And we'll have some fun along the way, won't we? Of course you will. That's what we do right here on the Watch Report. Well, with all that being said, this has been another live commentary, live stream of one of the better fighters in the world, and just as the fight game as a whole, with me, Jean-Luc Watch, right here on the Watch Report. Thank you for tuning in and listening to the show. Please go ahead and leave a like on the stream before you leave. It's 7 in the morning. Some people may got to go to work. Some people may got to eat. Some people got to sleep. I got to do all three. So because of that, we're going to end it. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do what we do. We're going to be back here come Tuesday, and next week. And mark my words, if we do the Pacquiao fight, I will let you know. If we don't do the Pacquiao fight, I will also let you know. But regardless of which, we gonna have fun. We gonna have ourselves a time. We gonna do what we do best. And we gonna have ourselves a great show whenever we do our shows. But I've been Jean-Luc Watch. Y'all have been wonderful. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Peace and love. We are out of here. Get some sleep or get to work. Whatever the case you do, get your butt up and get your butt back in bed. But regardless of which, we'll all have a great time. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Everybody be safe. Everybody be blessed. And we'll see you all next week. Or Saturday, depending on what I can do. So yeah, bye y'all. We'll see y'all later.